Okay, so good evening. Yeah, so let's go to the next unit now, which is social phishing. So now what we are going to do here, this package is a new package that really cut across every form of etiquette penetration. That is to say, with this software, you can penetrate different kind of website. Irrespective of the kind of website, you can dabble into their database using their login, and as of such, like, you can also have some basic knowledge of protecting yourself. So for the disclaimer purpose, I want you to know that this is for educational purpose, and we are training you to become an etiquette hacker. So any malicious act, any fraudulent act, you are liable to be penalized according to the law of your country. Okay, without further ado, so let's just dabble into what we have. This Socialfish is a chip that really helped us to do a lot of things online, do a lot of attack and a lot of defense. So we'll go through the attack wing first before we dabble into the defend wing. So first and foremost, if you really want to do anything with this, the first thing you're going to do is you will go to you will type what we call github Socialfish. So it's just like this. You type it on the internet and you just go there to go and register. You type it on the internet like this as well. You type it like this. So quickly, then you just register with them. Very simple. So we pick this one like this. So you register and log in. For me, I'm logged in already, so I will just copy my code. So you will log in, then you will generate your code. You log in, generate, click code, and see this code. You copy this code. That's what you're going to take to your Carlin Linux. So after that, what you just do is like you will clone that code you have copied, and the command to clone is get clone. Okay, so you get clone, you paste that URI, so it's gonna install. It's gonna take brief little time. It's gonna install. So now you see you have finished cloning. That's why it showed done. You are done with cloning, so that's why it's showing done. So after that, you will check what you have really cloned. Maybe it's actually working. So to do that, the command is cd. That is, you change to directory, then you go to the directory of what you just installed, Socialfish. Okay, so it's actually working. So then you check what are those variables that was installed along with that script. So to check that, you use ls. Okay, so these are requirements that you need to install along this chip. And take note, most time when you install these things, I think the basic tool that will make use of based on this tutorial is requirement and Socialfish. So, but you see, before you install this, it's very, very important for you to update your system or update your Kali. Mine is already updated, so the code to update is update. So you click it, it's going to take a little time and update. But one thing about it is that after you are done with updating your Kali machine, so after you are done with updating, I want you to know that the framework of this machine is going to change. Like, you will not really understand the window again. So if you really want to correct the window, I think the best what you can just do is you make use of this code. you make use of this code. So is either you make use of all this code, just follow my cursor, or you make use of all this code. You get it now? Either you make use of all this one, or you make use of all this one. But there's a simple line of code to rectify your missing menu immediately there's an issue. But if you really want me to give you that, it's just a single line. You know, these ones are very complicated, but just a single line like this. If you want me to give you that link, just comment below. And I'm going to give you, as a bonus, the first 10 people that comment, I'll give you that link, because you're going to have that challenges immediately you want to update, and it's very complicated. You make use of all this code, sometimes it's not going to work, but there's a single code now that is just that some programmer just detected that putting it together, and you immediately you put it on your calendar, and then you switch off the calendar, and then switch up your system and re-on it, everything will be working well. So if you really want me to teach you that, or you want me to give you the code, just comment below. Okay, so let's continue quickly. So now I've already updated initially, so let me install the first one, which is a requirement. To do that requirement.txt is a Python script. So to do that, I'll type Python 3, then I will type minus so I will pimp it, pimp install. I'll type install, then -r. So the meaning is that, like, what I'm -r, then the next thing is requirement.txt. So the meaning of this stuff is, what I want to install is a Python 3 script. Then -m simply means specify a particular part called pimp inside this Socialfish and install it. Then this one is specify a particular part called requirement inside this Socialfish and you install it. Okay, so let's just click enter. Sorry. So the next one you're going to install is your, in case you can't remember, you can still press ls to list it. Then that is your Socialfish pie. So to do that, you still Python 3, this Python 3 script, and you type your socialfish.py, that is py. Then you leave a space, you type your username and your password. So this place I put username, I just want to make it simple. If you like, you can type under the username, you can type your name like John. Then under the password, you can type anything, phone number, whatever you understand what we mean by password. But I just want to keep it simple, that's why I use username as username, password as password. Okay, I'll click enter here. Wow, it's working. So now the next thing is, I will click on this link that is created. Take note, this link can only work for remote web. What I mean by remote web is that, like, land, not for, it doesn't work with WAN, that is WLAN, worldwide network. It only work with local network. That is to say, if you send this to somebody outside your domain or outside your area, it's not going to work. But if it's within house computer, it's going to work. But outside this domain, it's not going to work. So we'll tell you how you can do that